good?
Happy, man.
October goal of the month has started well for us. I love it.
It's true. Ches, like, much better today. Early goals, comfortable. You even got to sit back for 30 minutes and absorb pressure and reserve energy.
Yeah, man, I'm so gassed, man. You know, Terry, you don't see your team win. They can't even win 10 games in a year. And then you win 2 on the bounce against Brighton and Fulham away. I'm gassed. I'm so happy today. Where do I start, man? Where do I start? I just want to say he got the lineup. He got it sort of spot on. Everyone was a bit worried about Gallagher maybe playing deeper and not playing deeper and then ends up playing in the 10. But it was actually all right. Enzo was pressing the whole game. He ran the whole game. Even the last minute, he was chasing with Caicedo at the end. We controlled the middle of the park. Caicedo and Enzo played together in the pivot, more or less. And Gallagher was the one pushing up, and they kind of swapped in between the game. And it was just really worked really well. Loads of space in midfield, able to distribute the ball out. The wing-backs playing really well. Colwell, great assist from Midget's goal. We'll touch on in a minute. And Cucurella at right-back has found a new lease of life. It looks like he's found that position he could fight off with Gusto when he comes back. Could be his position for the rest of the season because he's playing quite well there. And yeah, we're just clinical today. Like you said earlier, Terry, the rest of the game we've played well. We don't deserve to be 14th where we was before win this game. We've played well. We just haven't finished for chances. And I've put it down to mismanaging the player's position. But today, they were clinical. We controlled the game. We managed to control tempo game, even when we went in front, we were sitting back. So overall, really positive, man. I don't think Gallagher deserved man of the match. I think Caicedo deserved it, in my opinion. I thought he was really good. He distributed the ball well. And it was just really good to see Mudryk score. I know I touched on it and I touched it again. I was so happy to see him score because he needed that. He needed to finally have a chance, like you said, Terry, earlier, when you don't think about it, you just shoot. And when that happens, you're more likely going to score because you've got the good quality to do it. Just don't overthink it. Just take the shot. And he did it today. Really proud of him. Hope he's not injured. And yeah, I'm just really happy to get 2 wins in the bounce. And hopefully, if we beat Burnley, it puts us in good stead for, I think it's Brentford away from home. So really good performance overall. I'm happy with it.
Yeah, listen, I as you say, you go and beat Burnley and win 3 on the bounce. I mean, I don't know if you even did that last year. Did you win 3 games in a row at any point last season?
The whole last season. We lost 3 games in a row.
If we win 3 games in a row, I think it might actually be a year to when Potter won his first few games in a row. That's the last time we won 3 games
that's the
in a
last
row.
time, after the Wolves draw.
When Potter's around,
That's where we're at right now. So just to finish off for Mid-Server, guys. It's just what Chelsea fans want to see is consistent performances, including goals. We can play the ball well. We can defend well. Terry, quick stat. I think we've conceded the 3rd least amount of goals in the league so far this season. Our defence isn't the problem.
You've conceded, six goals. So, yeah, I think only... I'm just trying to look at this. City and Arsenal. You're joint with Arsenal, who have also conceded 6. One of the best defenses.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Second best league in defense in the league. That says a lot about our defense. So people moaning at Disasi, who again was brilliant today. People moaning at Sanchez, who again, Sanchez didn't do much wrong. He's going to make misplaced passes every now and again, but he's learning on his trade. He's learning how to play up from the back properly in a top club. So after being out, obviously from Brighton. So I'm just happy to see the win. But I need to see it against Burnley. I need to just be clinical against Burnley. I don't have no excuses. We've got the team. And like everyone said, we've got Lavia to come back, Nkuku to come back, James to come back, Badiashile, Fofana. The list goes on. So I'm not worried about the future of this team. Just right now, we need points. I don't even like the fact we're in 11th right now. That annoys me. We need to keep winning, keep pushing on. We're Chelsea fans. Be happy, be gassed. And Man United are in the mud.
We are right now. I'm not even going to dispute it. Winter Surface here with us. A lot said there by Chesney. Happy to win 2 games on the bounce. And I know rivals might laugh at you guys for that. But at the same time, it's sometimes you just got to ignore what rivals say, ignore the banter. And just, you know what? I'm happy that my team's won 2 on the bounce. It's been ages. And I'm hoping you grow from that. You'll be hoping you grow from that point.
Yeah, I think I'll carry on what Jez says. I think getting the points is vital, not only because it just helps us, but we've got that run after the international break is horrific for us on paper. We need as many points as possible. Listen, it's actually the first time in ages where I was calm during that second half. I was like, there was nothing. Even when I think Fulham had that shot right near the end when Sanchez saved it, but I was the first time when I was like, yeah, everything's under control. All I was worried about was the guys picking up knocks, and that was all. That was all I was really worried about. Like Caicedo at the end and stuff like that, and Enzo was a bit like hopping off, but very competent, confident performance. Berria did well. That's the type of guy I wanted. I wanted a shithousery goal like that for us to like win 1-0 just to get over with. But I want to just say that Mudryk goal, sensational the way he took a great ball from Colwell and that chest control to finish first time was excellent. I hope he's not out for a while now as well because he went off injured. So, but yeah, it was a very, very good performance. And people could say, "Well, yeah, you should beat Fulham." But if you ask people before the game, they probably wouldn't have had us to beat Fulham.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Given our form, they would have said like a draw or something. And I even said a draw because our form is so bad. So I take it because we're supposed to win these games because of our past and how big we are and stuff like that. But it's we just need to build the momentum now like that. We need to get the game against Fulham, get the game against Burnley done, get the points done, and then whoever comes back off international.
As much as people talk about you got to have standards, your core of Cech, Terry, Carvalho, Lampard, Drogba isn't going to win you this game.
No.
You winning the Premier League, 7-8 years ago, however long it was, isn't going to win you the game today. The history helps. It helps with the fans. It helps with certain elements. It helps if you've got experience at your club. But at the end of the day, it doesn't help get you over City aren't winning their trophies now because of what the likes of Franny Lee, God rest his soul, and Mike Summerby did all those years ago. There's an element of legacy that matters, but there's a new world. It's like I always used to love the stats when you guys first became good back in the mid-noughties and City first got their money. People would do stats like 4 or 5 years in going, oh, Chelsea, they've won a lot recently, but in the last 20 years, they've only won at this ground like X amount of times. I'm like, but you can't compare Chelsea before Roman to after it. And you can't kind of compare your peak Roman era to what you're going through right now. I don't think there's you're Chelsea by in that regard.
Literally, talking about legacies and that, you got to think about it. We have all these injured players. Think about how we played today with Cooker at right back, Gallagher running around. We ain't got a number 9 recognised. I know Broja came in and scored, but no one would say Broja's going to hit 15, 20 goals a season. Can't guarantee that. We are very close with these injuries not being out to being actually a very good team. It's just we've been unlucky with injuries and we can't finish. So if you combine those things together and we can get a bit of run going before they come back, get the James come back, get these pieces come back, there's no reason why to say we can't push for where we should be. I'm not saying we will, but that's the way I see it. Is that we actually play good football. Luton win was a bit different to this one because I only think the 3rd game in. Now we've actually had a sample size to see how we played. I can actually happily say we actually played good football overall. We just need to make sure we finish with our chances and stop these stupid injuries. Because if we get more injuries, we're not going to finish.
It's all
we get more injuries. It's
about
it's not going to be good.
The parallels between your club and my club this season have been uncanny. The vast majority of games that even we've lost, if we'd have taken chances earlier in matches, the games would have been different. And Liverpool fans have proven this point by stating if they're down to 10 men, but if their first goal, Diaz goal, would have stood, they believe the game would have been different. So that logic has to prevail across all of our teams. And the first goal, if you actually look at the stats for the big teams, scoring the first goal, I swear the percentage is like we go on to win 70 to 80% of those matches over a long period of time. So it's massively important.